Trade for Development Center is part of the Belgian Development Agency.
We believe that trade can be a lever for less poverty in the world. We support producer organizations that are engaged in fair, sustainable, organic trade.
And if we talk about trade, we talk about markets. And that's why the Trade for Development Center is offering a marketing support program.
After so many years of working with producer organizations, what we really have seen is that producer organizations, they are very committed and they are very, very good in the production area. But once that you start talking about business management or markets, you go out of a comfort zone.
There is nothing as bad as producing, creating and doing so much, downloading so much from your brain and praising yourself without the market.
We had an issue with the market, being that we were new into exporting and we wanted to really put our product out, have better prices, have a better bargaining power.
Vu que nous avons des problèmes de vente, nous produisons, mais le marché ne nous suffit pas.
Among the things that we are facing, the most challenge is about the markets. Not markets on conventional coffee, but markets on fair trade coffee. Since Insanji Coffee Association is fair trade certified, we still need to get more buyers who are fair trade certified.
We've met producers that only had one customer, which is very dangerous because if that one customer stops buying or buys something else or wants a lower price, then there is not much possibilities for the producers.
In the end, what deserves a producer is a good price for all the efforts that he has done in his quality production.
We had producers not really knowing what was the right price, so they just sold their product without knowing if this was really a good price.
And it's at that stage that we want to intervene, not on the production itself anymore, but the stage later, is making a producer benefiting from his effort.
So we are coaching producers in marketing so that they can better access the markets. We work with call for applications, which means that the producers that are interested in having our coaching, they have to submit an application to the Trade for Development Center. In this application form, we ask them a lot of data. And based on this data, we will assess if they are selected or not for the coaching program.
We first got communication, an email from Fair Trade Africa.
We downloaded the form, applied, and we went through.
We had to respond to many questions, but I think because we were prepared, we actually had answers to all the questions. I mean, anyone who was upside down would have just closed and said, this is not meant for me. But we thought it was meant for us because we needed it.
Alors, nos attentes étaient que nous puissions savoir ce que nous devons faire au niveau des ventes, comment préparer le plan stratégique en matière de marketing. C'est vraiment une chose qui semble être nouvelle pour nous. Nous n'avons pas eu l'occasion de subir de telles formations.
And this marketing support program actually is a program where we give a coach, a specialized coach in marketing. They know the European markets, but they really are also have long-term experience in the private sector in marketing and sales of products. They work also at the premises, in the offices of the producer organizations. It's 100% personalized training going into the business of the producer. They are going to play that role of a good midwife, coming up with questions and keeping the producers thinking. He is going to help the producers to develop and to formulate a proper strategy, a commercial strategy. They are going to talk about what the pricing is. They have to see also if the communication tools that they have and the promotion material, if this is also relevant for the consumer or the target, the clients that they are going to target. And there is also a budget for that. So that means that the coach is going really to think with the producer organization towards what is my best market and is going to help them to really capture these new customers.
So it's about looking at what are my products as a producer, what am I making, to whom am I selling, what is my selling price, how is my business going.
It's the producer that controls the whole process. He's in charge.
We would take it for granted that we are known and that is all, but then through the training we realized that we needed to go down and be more visible.
Before we were thinking of only international, we should be international, we should sell internationally, but yet we get the supplies from the local people. We could just wait for farmers to deliver their coffee at the factories or at our premises. It was just a matter of waiting, and there wasn't so much effort put in trying to attract them to come to us. Yes, we had the good prices, but we are not communicating them. Yes, we had a better markets, but it wasn't communicated. But just after that training, we really got ways of how to communicate what is going on.
We upgraded our website for us to be more visible. We worked on brochures, worked on business cards, worked on quite a number of marketing tools so that we could be known.
Because it's a competition, there are other buyers too in the field. So if once people don't know about you and these people are just directly next to them, they will sell to them. But just because of that awareness of we really need to be engaged with the people, we went to them, we used all the communication that was in our means, and they were able to sell to us.
BTC is giving enough time. It gives in the real person, the real technical person to come in and intervene. He shares with the staff, shares with the board, and even sometimes shares with the farmers, which is very, very important. Other than sending in maybe you send in money for trainings and you do it yourself. But whenever we get an expert from BTC or from the partner, it's very, very important. It shows more interest, and also it encourages us to work hard such that we can fulfill our commitments.
The training of TDC is detailed. We've had a training with other organizations, majorly from many local organizations. It is just the cover, really. With TDC, it was really detailed. Such a marketing program. We've never produced so much from a single training of a component of business development. It is detailed, I mean.
It was different in that we learned many things, many new things. What are the behaviors of the consumers? What do buyers look at before they buy? How different buyers behave before they buy? How much more effort do I need to put in so that I keep a buyer? We came up with an idea of making a cafe, a local cafe, to promote domestic consumption. And we really are so excited about the project. We are waiting to see how people also get to consume good coffee.
We have managed to make 50 containers of coffee, which we have exported through Yugakov to Sokofina, which is based in Geneva. So this has been very good.
It was wonderful to develop the key performance indicators, because it is one thing that I thought was very, very important for us to have on our fingertips, because the key performance indicators, they are these indicators of either you're going down in business or you're growing.
I believe that the Trade for Development Center is offering a niche service. Many tradings have been focusing so far on production, better production. There are also services that are offered in matchmaking. That means linking up one producer with one buyer. But for us, that is not sustainable enough, because the producer should not be linked to one buyer only. He should be able to understand who he is, who his competitors are, and he should be able to distinguish himself who the best customer for him is going to be, and to be able to tell the story there. So that means that we are going to help him in his empowerment, the reflection, his business reflection.
They will be able to sell more, they will be able to sell at a better price and increase their incomes. And with these extra revenues, they will be able to take care of their families better. They will have access to better education, to healthcare, and so on.